Creatively Faithful friends. This is Teresa. Welcome back to my channel. This is my flip through for my creative journal from last year. Did I have fun? Yes. Am I proud of what I did? Yes. Do I like both journals that I used? I'll give that a meh. I love the covers. And we'll just talk through it. So let me start. This is just a flip through. I'm not going to tell you where I got anything because I might mention a couple things when I get there, but a lot of it I made myself. A lot of it I used stuff from my stash. And so here we go. So this was the beginning of the journal. And I think I might go back to, now that I see this, I think I might go back to the to my other one, because I'm filmed the first part second after I filmed the ending of the video. Kind of crazy, but that's how I work today. So I think I might go back and add a couple of sayings or something. So this is the beginning of January, and I did use papers that I have had in my stash for a very, very long time. This I did create these. Went back to that I'd had in my stash. And at first, when I started out last year, I was not using my faith planner. So I was putting sermon notes and I was putting my scripture in my planner. And the reason I went to the faith planner is because a lot of times I didn't have room for my scripture in the planner, in the creative journal. The 8th and 9th, and I already 10th, 11th, and you know. Here we go. I kind of got back on track. And I wanted to use a lot of that stuff. I had every intention of going back and doing this. Didn't do it. I've learned something about myself. Now this this is from Not Too Shabby, so I will link her down below. I have learned something about myself. If I don't do it right then, don't plan to go back and do it, because I just don't have time to go back and do things. We didn't go to church this day, which is why I didn't do sermon notes at all. And then this was from Simple Stories. And then this stuff for February, I had in my stash. And I really do not want to have a creative journal that looks like this at the end. I mean, these are beautiful, don't get me wrong. I love these. But I do not want to have a creative journal that looks like this at the end of the year. You know, I don't want that. And I found as the year went on that a lot of times I don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just me and my husband. We do have grandchildren that live close by, but it's just me and my husband. We don't do a whole lot, you know, so I just want to, I don't know. I just want to be able to do things. So I may do like some prompts and not just not diary journal, you know, not journal about the day. I set up this beautiful spread with coffee and then this, and then didn't do anything. April, it was just not a great year. I set up this spread. I was really pleased with this spread. I set up all this spread before, and all of this stuff is from Washi Tape Shop, I think. Before I went to church one Sunday morning. And that's all I did for April. And then in May, I set up everything all at once. And I made all of these stickers myself in May. And so then I kind of didn't write every single day. You'll see. So I did this. I didn't like this after I did it. So I decided, what was I saying? I decided to go back and just journal at the end of the month, and to just journal topics. So I did that several different times. This was my lemon month. That was not a good month. Super rough month. And then I abandoned this, the rest of this, because I couldn't get the rest of the year in it. So I know, silly, huh? So then I went to this one, and I never did put my name in this one. And I got this little journal off of Amazon, and it was a great price. And this was July. And then what I discovered that I did not care for is that, let's see if I can show you. These pages bled through when I, you know, put lines in them. You could see the mild liner on the other side. So I started gluing the pages together. I did pretty good journaling through the month of July. Until the 23rd. 24th and 25th, I did okay. And then I went back to that, this was the topic. And I did create a lot of these myself. And my August did not really start until right here on August the 4th, August the 5th, because I had company until August the 4th. So, and then I didn't write in August at all. Beautiful spreads, but I didn't write in them. So then September, I made this. I have a video, not making this, just showing it. So September I did this. I was real excited to start off with a good month. I was feeling good until September 4th. And I woke up sick and I had COVID. So then we got hit with hurricanes and I started going downhill. So this was September, and then I didn't have an October at all. And then this was November, and then I didn't go back. Like I say, I operate better if I decorate it all at once. And I did do this. I did decorate this all at once. But I don't know what my problem was this year. I'm hoping that y'all can hold me accountable, that you can help me, hold me accountable, and this year, and things will be better in my creative journal. I'm hoping for a better month all the way around. So, or better year. So I did there. And then I did December. I did this with some not too shabby stuff because I needed to do something, a sneak peek of something. And I did great on this spread, but that was it. And then I just gave up. So I just decided this is not happening. So that is my flip through of 2024. I am hoping and praying, you guys, for a much better 2025. And when you have this beautiful of a journal, you know, it's got to be a much better 2025. So stay tuned while I show you what I've already done in here. I will catch you in the next part. This is one of my videos that's in my Bookmas, Planmas, Vlogmas, my own series. If you're a subscriber, I would love it if you would comment down below and give me a name for my mashup for next year. I won't change it out this year, but for next year, that would be grand. Okay, so today's video, tomorrow's video, and Saturday's video, I'm really, really, really looking forward to. And tomorrow's video, you're going to get a twofer. I'm going to have of course, I'll have my Time for Advent and Tea video. Then I will have my video that I'm really excited about. And then I have a bonus video for you tomorrow. Okay. And that I'm really excited about it too. Okay. So I have a conglomeration of supplies on my desk. I'm going to move them all out of the way and then I will show you. And I want to apologize. This is just a show and share video, and I'll explain it why as I'm showing it. So let me move that, and voila, here is that beautiful, beautiful Archer and Olive notebook that I will be using this year for my creative journal. Okay, so I needed to start getting it set up because I've got several things that I want to set up in the beginning of it before I get to January. So you're going to be seeing this quite frequently between now and January 1st. Okay, first, I've said this a million times, and I've said this a million times on my on my channel that I like to put my name in vinyl because I can cut my name out on my Cricut machine in a beautiful scripty font. And what I do with this is I put in Cricut Design Space, I know exactly kind of about how big it needs to be. And then I write out my name in a bunch of different fonts. I just keep duplicating it and just keep changing the fonts till I come up with one that I really, really like. And I don't like using the same one twice. So anyhow, this is what I have for this year, or for the beginning of this journal. And I purchased a whole bunch of stickers and didn't get to use them for Christmas. And this is kind of part 2 of this video. Part 1 you will have already seen, and I will have already explained about this. But I purchased a whole bunch of the Christmas stickers, and I didn't get to use them. So these are kind of Christmassy, but yet not. Okay, so that is my name page. And then this is the that really funky page that a lot of times I will glue down here, but I decided to use it as a Dutch door. Oh, I'm so in love with this. I did that, and I'll show you the supplies in just a minute. And then this is the back side. I felt like those stickers fit nicely. And I am going to have 4 goals for January for my creative journal. I am going to keep my goals completely separate this year. I'm going to have goals for my creative journal. I'm going to have goals for my faith planner. I'm going to have goals. So I'm going to kind of keep them separately. I hope to do that. Of course, we know how last year went for me, and this is providing that this year is smooth sailing. So this is what I have so far. My name page, and then January, and then goals. And then we will go into the things that I want to showcase at the beginning of the month before I start in with the month. So let me share with you some of the supplies I used, and all of this will kind of make sense tomorrow once my special video goes up. I want to start being better at sharing with you what I use, giving you links to the things, and that kind of stuff. But please note, some of them are affiliate links, and some of them aren't. But please note, I never, ever, ever am pushing anything on you. I just, want to share, this is where you can get this. If you want to purchase it, I would love if you use my affiliate link. It's at no extra cost to you, but I'm not pushing it. I am not pushing for you to go buy supplies, which you will see when I set up my goals when I write out my goals in my creative journal, that you'll see that using supplies that are in my possession is one of those goals. Okay, so I have some metallic blue washi tape and some snowflake washi tape that I used in that spread. I have no clue where I got this, but this is fairly new. I have had this for years. Now, I will tell you, I have had washi tape for years. But every time I seem to go use some washi tape, I don't have what I want. So anyhow, but I was pleased with these two. So I did use that washi tape. I've said this in In the video before, I've showed you, this is from Plannything. It's an alphabet sticker book. It's sold out. But if you can ever get your hands on this, I bought this in a D-Stash. It was brand new. I bought it in one of the planner D-Stash groups I'm in. If you can ever get your hands on this and you have a reading journal or a creative journal or a planner, this is the best alphabet book I've ever come across. And then I used this Tim Holtz stencil. I want to start being a little more creative, so I use this Tim Holtz stencil called Speckles. And I've also had this forever. Now, I have used it before, and you know, it's not something that I've never used before, but I have had it for a very long time, so I will try to find this if I can. Then the other thing I use some Distress inks. Now, I have all the Distress inks in these little cubes, and this is how I store them. I will link the 10, and the 2 that I use Tumbled Glass and Stormy Sky. And I use one of these little foam, or one of these little handles, and I have little foams that go on that. So I'll try and find that and link that as well for you. Then I just use some pointy tweezers. I used my Gyro Cut. I used a mild liner on there. Where I used the mild liner, I wanted to bring in that yellow that was in these other stickers, so I felt like that went. I got out my blue, and I was going to do it in blue, but I thought, oh, let's have a little bit of balance and everything with the colors, and so I got out that yellow. And that color is called, and it's a mild liner, Zebra mild liner. And if it has a name on it, oh, it's called Honey Orange. Honey Orange. Okay, so, and the last thing that I used was my magic mat that I got in my Black Friday haul from scrapbook.com, that I told you I was going to use it not as a magic mat, not as a cutting mat in my machine, but as a cutting mat for my creative journal. So those are all the things that I used. Let me move these out of the way. Oh, I forgot one thing. And I used this real fine black pen. I did get this pack of pens off of Amazon. It is a 0.5 pen. I'll see if I can find this. It comes with a whole bunch of different colors and several black ones in there. So that is that. And then that's everything that I used for my creative journal setup. I hope that you will come back and you will fall in love with my creative journal this year, because and you'll have seen when you see the first part of this video, which I haven't filmed the first part of this video yet, but it needs to go first, and you will see what I mean. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.